friends, welcome back to the Hackers Talk. In today's video, we'll talk about cyber hygiene. Like we clean our teeth 2 times a day, hopefully, and take a bath every day. In the same way, security also requires hygiene. So let's start with what is cyber hygiene. Cyber hygiene is a reference to the practices and steps that users of computers, mobiles, and other electronic devices that are connected to the internet can take to keep their devices and information safe. These practices are set in your routine to ensure the safety of identity and other details that could possibly be stolen or corrupted. Now, what are the benefits of cyber hygiene? If you have a routine cyber hygiene procedure in your computer and software, then it will be beneficial for 2 reasons: security and maintenance. It is necessary to maintain your software and hardware to run at high efficiency. A system that is well maintained and is less likely to be vulnerable to cyber attacks. If you are doing routine maintenance and checkup, then it spots many of these issues early on and you can prevent serious issues from occurring. Security is the most important reason to incorporate a cyber hygiene routine. Hackers, advanced viruses, blackmailers, and intelligent malware are all part of this hostile threat landscape. Preparing for them and preventing them becomes feasible in cyber hygiene practices, as predicting threats can be a big challenge. Now let's look at some common cyber hygiene problems. There are multiple elements that are needed in cyber hygiene. All hardware-related accessories like computers, phones, cameras, servers, and connected devices, even software programs, web applications, and online applications used should be included in a regular, ongoing maintenance program. In all the above elements, there are several specific vulnerabilities that can lead to different problems. For example, out-of-date software. Software applications should be updated regularly from official websites, ensuring that all applications and the patches are up to date. An attacker can attack easily on an out-of-date software and it is more vulnerable to be infected by a Trojan or a malware. Like older antivirus and defender softwares. System inbuilt security softwares and antivirus softwares must be updated continuously to keep up with the ever-changing threat landscape. Outdated security software and even software that has gone a few months without an update cannot protect the enterprise against latest threats. Third is the loss of data. Hard disks and online cloud storage like iCloud and Google Drive that isn't backed up or maintained is more vulnerable to corruption, hacking, and other problems that could result in the loss of your valuable information. Misplaced data. Poor cyber hygiene could mean losing data in other ways. The information may not be corrupted or gone for good, but with so many places to store data, misplacing files is becoming an increasingly common occurrence in the modern enterprise. The last is the security breach. Phishing, hackers, malware, spam, viruses, and a variety of other threats exist in the modern threat landscape, which is constantly in a state of flux. Now, how do we make cyber hygiene policy which is used by everyone commonly? If your organization has multiple users, these practices should be documented into a set policy to be followed by all who have access to the network. Here are some items that we can include in the cyber hygiene policy. Number 1, limit users. Only admin and IT people have admin level access to programs. Other users should have limited capabilities. Number 2, password changes. Use an approximately 14-digit password and include special characters and numbers. On a monthly basis, you have to change the password. Don't use one password on many portals. It can prevent many malicious activities and protect your devices and information. Software updates. Update your software on a daily basis from an authentic website, or if you are not using any software for a long time, then just uninstall it. It should be a part of your regular hygienic review. Number 4, hardware updates. If you are using old computers and smartphones or any other device, then it should be updated to maintain performance and prevent issues. Number 5, and the most important, backup data. Take a backup of all the data on a daily basis and it should be backed up to a secondary source, for example, a hard drive or a cloud storage. This will ensure its safety in the event of a breach or malfunction. Once the policy is created, the routine for each item should be set to appropriate time frames. For instance, changing passwords every 30 days or check for updates at least once per 15 days could be set in place. Doing so will ensure the continued cyber hygiene of your entire network of hardware and software. Developing a comprehensive cyber hygiene procedure is a must for today's enterprises. When carried out in conjunction with robust enterprise-wide security practices, sound cyber hygiene practices aid in maintaining a sound security posture for modern organizations. That's it for today's video. For more updates, visit us at www.hackertalk.com. Stay safe, stay informed.